delaying it too much in this. So yeah, you just pick up and just hit, and it changes. All right, now at this point, let them adjust to the fact that if you've done this in their hand, step back and come down. If you're going to come down, just let this rest against your leg so there's going to be no flashing from the back, all right? So just come down and let it relax. Now, again, there should be a noise here. That makes sense because there should be something inside there moving about. After you've done that, you've relaxed down, all attention is here, all focus is here. They're sitting wondering how the hell that coin get out. So no one ever notices. It's crazy. Now at that point, I will just bring this up and say, so if that's there on the inside, now I'll just hold it in between my thumb and middle finger. And I'll open it up, and as my thumb goes on the inside, these fingers underneath just pull it out. It's a stupid, crazy visual. So I mean, nice and quick. You take the coin and you drop it in. I mean, that's as fair can be. That goes in, and that goes down. As you just steal it off. After they've signed this, you comment on the pen or do, oh Jesus, see that cockroach? Perfect. And then you come in and you're ready to roll. Right? You just do whatever thing you need to do to get that in there. Again, just generally talking and throwing attention to the pen for a second does the job for me. And then just tap. And it's just a crazy visual. And as you open up, put your thumb in and pull out. That is metamorphosis. Any questions on that one?
Do you have a preferred brand of bottle cap?
Oh, good question. I do. Let me get this out of the way. My preferred, and again, this is going to be a plug, I do apologise, is Budweiser.
Which you can get at penguinmagic.com.
Yeah, penguinmagic.com. What we'll do is we will get ourselves a very, very bad alcohol habit, and we'll just put all the caps in little bags for you, and yeah. And you'll get a tutorial video with it as well, with us explaining. It just has to, yeah, no, I'm kidding on. But yeah, just a Budweiser bottle works good, and so there's a cola bottle. Oddly, Miller bottles. Miller in the UK is the only bottle caps that twist off for us.
Yeah.
Over here, a lot of them do it, as far as I'm aware. In the UK, that's the only one. Now, I'll give you a little sneaky one as well. With the Miller bottles, the twist off caps, take that cap and bend it in both hands. So you've got a good bend in it, then bend it back out, all right? So the front looks flat. You will have a little sort of peak at the top and bottom from where the bend was. But if you hold it that way, you won't see the peak at each end. And oddly now, because it's been pre-bent, you can bend that in one hand. So if you have a bunch of bottle caps, pick it up, show, see if I can you sign there for me? Awesome, cap the pen. And as you're saying that, you're just bending it. Then have them do that, just sneak it in and just say you're going to make it bend. It's a weird sort of bend with bottle caps if you want a wee freebie bonus. Cool. But Miller caps are very odd. Some of them work, some of them don't. It must just have to do with where they get the metal from. I have never had that issue with Budweiser or cola. Pepsi in the UK have just started making glass bottles as well, which work awesome. A little bit too well. The metal must be really cheap because, I mean, I could get here and the thing would go and you can see it lift. Try and avoid that as well.
Have you played around with it actually like happening on top of the bottle?
Yes.
That's cool.
I made up a little bit and tried to do it, but then I found out someone else had done something stupidly similar. And again, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. It's such a small community.
Sure.
Yeah, it's his thing. But one other nice little thing I'll show you with this, and I'm wondering if these are going to work. This might not work, but if you have your cards in the box, let me see if I can get this to go, because if this works, it'll be awesome. You can... Oh no, come on. Ooh. Come on, guy. Perfect. Right, you can drop it so it lands on the edge. So if you have this made up, what you can do as a bar bet, I preface this with, what was the movie? I can't even remember. There is a Twilight Zone as well. It wasn't the movie, it was season 7, episode 2, I believe. There's the geek muscle flexion again.
I'm glad you were able to quote that. I love Twilight.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I'm a big geek. But again, in the US, use a washer. Washers have a good hard edge. The flatter the edge, the better. This is slightly rounded, so it'll take a few. But I preface it with, we're going to use a bar bet. I seen it in a movie once where the guy flips a coin, and it goes to land on the table, but it lands on its edge. I'm not going to make it so hard as you have to flip it. My thing is, if you hold it, you come up and you just drop it and it lands. If you can make it land on its edge, I'll buy you a pint. It's a good bar, like sort of drinking thing, if that makes sense. But I say, if I use a table like this, like a pool table or a table that's got a nice surface, P.S. I make steel this table. It's very nice.
Doug Kahn actually commented on it.
It feels like my granda's beard. God bless you. God bless you, Granda. The other one felt like my granda's ass. That was just too rough. Oh God, the jokes are going to get worse now. I'm just wondering what's going to be cut out. Awesome. But yeah, so I say this is too soft. And if there's a hard table, I say it's too hard, so it makes it bounce too much. In fact, the only thing I've found that softens the blow slightly is a pack of cards. In fact, here, try it. And I'll let them try it. Now, I won't lie. In 4 years, I've had to buy 2 drinks. This is the non-magnetic side, right? I put this up in front of them, the non-magnetic side. And I say to them, if you just get a little bit of static and try it, you should be able to get it. Now, obviously, generally, it ain't going to happen because it's non-magnetic. I have had 2 guys who have just had it. The guy just went, boom. Like, give me my beer, bitch. I was like, damn it. So I had to go buy the guy a beer. But again, it's just lucky. So you let them try it as many times as you want, and I preface it with, yeah, just give it a little rub on the edge, and then try it. And that just kind of hides the fact that you're going to come up, rub, and drop it the other way as you come down and get it. Now, it might take you a few hits. Again, with these, it's the fact, do I have any other UK coins that will do the business? I am finding bits of ring pull in here now. That's awesome.
It almost makes it more interesting if you have to do it a couple
Yeah, I don't have any other UK coins that will work with it, unfortunately. 2p's in the UK. The new 2p's, because they've got a flatter edge again, work awesome. Now, if you want to geek out a bit and take this a step further, go to penguinmagic.com and get your PK ring. And wear your PK ring. Now, this is cheeky as heck. I will come up and I'll hold this a little bit too far out, and I'll give them a card as well and say, we're going to try this here. We're going to drop down. Nah, it's not going to work. Right here, if we get the edge just right. Oh, come here. You can sometimes make it happen with the damp. Come on, guy, just give me one. There we go. You can make it happen in your hand. But at that point, put everything down and just let them play with it. But I mean, yeah, if you want to do it with the PK ring, you can. I prefer not to, because at this point, it's too much of a logical step. With this gimmick, they can look about and dig about inside and there's nothing to find. But it's just a nice little bar bet that you can do with this same gimmick. Again, that is Metamorphosis, and a couple of little bar bets I just haven't named. Any more questions on those? Negative? Awesome. Let me get rid of these. I'm happy I'm explaining these well enough that people aren't asking me weird questions. Oh, and also I don't need. Right. For this next one, I'm going to need a couple of guys. I'm just actually going to do this as well just now. My throat is getting dry quick. Yeah. I went out and bought these cans. Yeah. I went out the store and I thought, I figured out I am short as hell. I kind of knew that, but I came here. In fact, nice and quick. Come here. Nice and quick. Come here. I'm kidding you not. This is the bit that got me. This is, over here, this is average. Sucks. Thank you. You can go back now. So I thought, see if I buy the smaller cans, it'll make me look bigger. Yeah, don't worry. Just made me look like an idiot. Awesome. And again, product placement again. Gotta love it. I'm hoping to blur all these out. That would crack me up. Right, for this one, we only need a few people actually. I'm going to use. You'll do it. Coming up, big guy. You'll do. Coming up, big guy, and we'll grab someone from over here. Who are we going to go for? Yeah, you're right at the back. You're the one that's been hiding the whole time. It's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Come on, come up here. Right, do you guys play poker? You can just stand there, and you there, and you there. And your names again?
Daniel.
Daniel, I remembered yours.
Brad.
Brad, I forgot your name. I'm sorry.
I didn't even tell you that.
I got it earlier on, I believe. I believe so. I'm just bad with names. And
Jerry.
Jerry. I hate you.
I know.
No, dude, I can't.
First, I've been married
Dude,
for 20
I
years,
can't get
so
this. See, this whole.